It's Friday, December 15th at about 12:45 in the afternoon, and it's 8 or 9 degrees out, which is crazy, so I'm gonna go for a bike ride. I'm not sure where I'm going. So I've decided I'm gonna head up the K&P Trail. So just gonna catch it here and then head up and see if we can see the new bridge. I believe the bridge is in place now. That's just south of Tichborne. So we'll probably go at least as far as Tichborne if the trail's in fairly decent shape. So the trail's a bit damp, but not too bad so far. Well, the trail continues damp, so it's a bit soft, but not too bad. There's no major puddle areas that I've seen so far. There's been quite a few branches down across the trail, I guess because of that ice storm we had. Well, getting a few splatters of mud on myself here and there where it gets a bit wetter in the woods here. No big deal though. So just looking out over Coal Lake here, and it has a thin skim of ice on it, not too thick, but it is covered. Might become melted out again after today and tomorrow, and then the rain on the weekend. So it really feels nice to get out on the bike again. It's probably been a month and a half since I've been out on it, and it just feels great. My legs aren't cold at all. I think it's around 9, maybe 10 degrees centigrade. My legs don't feel bad at all. I've got 3 layers up here. I've got a t-shirt and then a long sleeve shirt and then this coat. And I'm almost a little warm with that on, but I wanted this windbreaker because I knew it was going to be windy. 40 to 60 kilometer an hour winds from the west, so I wanted to have that wind breaking ability here. Oh, it's a beautiful day though, and so nice to get out again. Okay, we've just passed White Lake Road and we're still heading north. It's a little slow because I'm doing video and also the trail's a bit soft, so certainly not making any great speed records or anything. Not that I'm trying to. Just enjoying the day, basically. Yeah, through these shaded areas where there's either rock cuts or denser forest. As you can see, I'm getting some puddling here and there. There was probably snow on this just up until a day or two ago, so it's not too surprising. Yeah, quite damp in here. Here's some of the potholes left over from the ATVs. So we've just come north of Ball Road now, heading towards the new bridge. Well, I'm starting to wonder. There was a sign just back there indicating that the bridge is still out, but it may be that they just didn't replace the sign yet. So I'm going to continue on and go right up to the bridge area. Hopefully it's in. Oh, still got a little bit of snow here. Well, it looks like the bridge must be in. There's some ATVs up here. Well, that was interesting. Those two fellows on the ATVs were just telling me about the bridge here. And the one fellow said it just opened today. So he figures I'm probably the first cyclist to come across it, which is interesting. Somebody told me, I don't know who it was, that this was open a week or two ago. So I don't know where they got that from, but apparently it was open today. And I'm quite impressed. I'll show you what it looks like. It's a very nice bridge. Anyhow, here's the bridge. It's very nice. It's got a nice arch to it. And nice tubular steel sides here that I assume will be painted at some point. And the main body of the bridge has this nice wooden cover to it here, arched and curved with the curve of the bridge. Very nice. They did a nice entry to and from the bridge here with these guardrails. And what took all the time was they had to create this new foundation for the bridge to sit on, a large concrete foundation. Looks like it's about 20 feet wide, and then it's stepped down into the marsh here somehow. So they would have had to put footings down in there. That's what's taken quite a bit of time. Actually, it wasn't that long, but a month or more. Anyhow, I'll get a video of me coming across the bridge. Possibly the first person to come across on a bike. Oh, very nice. Very nice bridge. Very nice. I think I'd have to give it a 9 or a 10 out of 10. I really like the look of it. It's very nice looking. And depending on the color they paint the sides here, hopefully a nice natural color of some sort, so it blends in with the environment. But very nice, strong built bridge by the looks of it. And I'm going to enjoy coming up here on my frequent walks with the dogs that I do every year. Okay, it's 1:52. I've been dilly-dallying my way up here, and I've spent about 10 minutes here now talking to those guys and doing my own thing. So I'm going to keep going up to Tichborne, and then I think I might go a different way back. I'm not really prepared for it yet, but I think I'd like to try going back on some roads. This trail is a bit wetter than I thought it might be, so it'll be nice to get some dry roads on the way back. This section here is quite rough because they were bringing the construction machines into that bridge all the time along here, so the trail's gotten a little bit rough from all the treads of the tractors and the excavators and things, dump trucks, so it's a little bit on the bumpy side here. And here's Duncan Lake, and it's also covered in a thin skim of ice. Looks like a few trumpeter swans out there in the middle of the lake. Okay, just past Fish Creek Road, Heading towards Tichborne now, just a couple kilometers away or so. And then I'll make the decision which way I'm heading back from there. Marsh looks very pretty at this time of year, and it's golds and browns. Climbing up out of the marsh here into a woodland area. Probably a 3 or 4 degree slope right here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to give the bike a wash down when I get back. Take it out to the horse trough and hose it down. Getting a bit of mud on it now. It's gotten wetter as we've come further north. Obviously they probably had more snow up here than we did, and it's still coming out of the ground. This little wetland is just full of winterberry, just beautiful, all bright red at this time of year. Just gorgeous out there, sparkling in the sun. The problem I'm going to be facing on the way back is I'm going to be heading directly into the strong winds that are out here today. So far they've been at my back all the way up here. So I'm going to be heading right into them on the way back. That's not going to be fun. Okay, here we are in Tichborne. So 2:15, and I'm just north of Tichborne on the K&P Trail. Because the K&P was quite wet in places, I think I'm going to head up here to Bradshaw Road. Then I'm going to go over on Bradshaw Road and take Buck Bay Road back south to Westport Road. It'll be good to get some actual road riding in today as well. Just a little stretch on 38 here, a few hundred meters worth. And then I hop back onto the trail. Okay, Bradshaw Road just ahead. I'll be happy to get on it because this trail has gotten softer and softer as I've come north. And it makes it probably a third harder to ride on when it's so soft. Okay, that feels better. Nice solid terra firma underneath me now. Much easier to pedal. This Buck Bay Loop, as I call it, is about 42 kilometers long. And we've probably come close to halfway now, but might not even be halfway yet. And this route on the way back south is quite hilly, so in reality I probably shouldn't have come this far or on a route this difficult when I haven't been riding for a week and a half or a month and a half. But I'm always pushing it, it seems. We'll see. Just here where I hit Bob's Lake Road. Yeah, so it's Bob's Lake Road first, and then I hit Buck Bay Road south of here. The road has quite a bit of sand on it because of the salters, so I'm going to have to be careful going around these corners. I don't want to have my wheels fly out from under me on the sand. You can see my water bottle here covered in mud from the wheels throwing up mud on the trail. I had to take the top off so I could drink out of the clean side here. Okay, here we are at Buck Bay Road. Just climbed the big hill there from Bob's Lake. Now we go down Buck Bay. Now another fairly long hill here. Not too steep, but fairly long. It's a lot of up and down on this route. And I probably shouldn't be doing it because I'm not really in the best of shape right now for riding. Oh well. It's 2:56 and just had a barred owl fly across the road in front of me here. Nice to see. Okay, 3:05 and we're just heading west on Westport Road now, or Godfrey Road, whatever you want to call it. And it seems that the wind has diminished a bit, which is good, because I'd be heading right into it otherwise. It's still there, but it's not too bad right here. I'm not sure how late I've ever ridden before, but this is one of the latest, I would think. I probably have gone out in January even once or twice in the distant past, I'm not sure. This is certainly one of the latest rides and certainly one of the nicest days for mid-December. Well, I definitely am feeling it in my legs now. These long hills on Godfrey Road are making my legs feel a bit tired. So hopefully I'll get home before too long and get there before the temperature starts to decline too much. Oh yeah, I bit off a little more than I should have been able to chew, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Just coming up to Godfrey here. Well, just on the last stretches to home here. And it's a good thing I'm getting back because I'm tired and I'm starting to get a bit chilly now as the sun goes down. Probably about 7 degrees still, I imagine. Well, here I am back on the property again, and the sun's just heading down over the western horizon behind the tall trees. I'm beat. I wasn't ready for this kind of a ride. Oh well, live and learn. Well, I guess I don't learn very well because I've lived a long time and I'm still doing this. But it's amazing when you think about it. That's why I wanted to draw it out a bit. Because on a typical year, there could be a foot of snow on the ground right now. this time next week there could be a foot of snow on the ground. So when it's like this out, you want to make use of it as much as you can. And I certainly did enjoy that ride. It's just that I've gotten a bit weary at the end here. Anyhow, I'll sign off for now and hope you enjoyed that ride around the Buck Bay Loop and up the K&P Trail to Tichborne and had a look at the new bridge. Just to mention that it's 3:45 now and I'm just back at the house basically. And I believe I left at 12:45, so that's 3 hours. Normally I'm around this hike in 2 hours and 20 minutes, so that shows you how slow I was today with the soft conditions on the trail, the wind in my face on the way back, and the fact that I'm doing video all the way, and also I'm not in the best riding shape right now. Anyhow, sign off for now. Catch you later.